A live look in Gastonia, and we also have the App State campus in Hickory, where it is very raining heavily right now. I'm here with Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane and the pinpoint weather alert tonight that we're looking at. So we got some big storm risk tomorrow as well, not only tonight.
Another pinpoint weather alert Thursday coming up. So for tomorrow, we could be tracking more just rounds of slow moving downpours leading to some additional flooding issues, especially after all the rain that we picked up today and that saturated ground that's been developing, and possibly some severe damaging thunderstorms like a lot of you maybe went through out there earlier tonight too, with several reports of trees down across the area. This is a live look from the Hickory area. Look at all the raindrops on the camera lens. That rain has been falling heavily over the past hour or so, hour plus, around the foothills and near that I-40 corridor, and exactly in those areas north and west of Charlotte. Look at all these green boxes from parts of the Triangle where they had the flooding from over the weekend, from Chantal, the Triad as well, and areas north across the northern tier of the state. Flood advisories and a couple of flash flood warnings in effect also across the Triad there and down through Lincoln County. So that means flooding is taking place closer to home here in Lincolnton, Boger City area. Please be mindful of that. A lot of standing water maybe on some of the area roads, and the rising water levels in particular around Clarks Creek and some of the other streams and creeks in that area. This is all after, just over the past several hours since the storms really got going. 3 to close to 5 inches of rain, including down there into Lancaster County, part of Oak Ridge Road down there around Elgin area, just totally covered in water. That report was coming in a little bit earlier, and it's still falling in several areas. Look at this, just widespread areas of rain, and still lots of lightning, in particular to the north and west of Charlotte. Some of the heavier activity right now moving over still Lenore Sawmills with a flood advisory in effect there. Morganton, some heavy rain. Hickory area too, and this is all pushing off to the east. And so heads up, friends, around Catawba and the Statesville area, that rain could get heavier over the next hour or so. Meantime, it's a little bit lighter, but still just steadily falling, still with some occasional rumbles of thunder too, anywhere from Mooresville, Troutman area, Cornelius, Huntersville. Then we see a nice break in the action there off to the east over parts of Cabarrus and Stanley County, southern Mecklenburg County, and some just lighter steady rain at the moment over Gastonia. So how much longer is all of this going to last? 1, 2, even 3 o'clock in the morning before everything really, for the most part, winds down and moves out, leaving us with a mostly dry morning drive time, but still with possibly some water on the roads out there into early tomorrow. Before any of the cooling rain happened, well, it was a hot one today, 95 degrees. And with the humidity factored in, still felt like 100 plus in most of the region. 76 right now in the Queen City, still close to 80 there off to the east. We've got the mid and upper 60s up in the mountains. So as I said, pinpoint weather alert day coming up for tomorrow, meaning it's just another day to stay extra weather aware, expecting possibly multiple either severe or flood warnings or flood advisories to happen once again. So just be mindful of that as you're out and about and doing anything outside. That yellow zone in place across the Carolinas up into southeastern Virginia shows us that level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather. Again, if any severe thunderstorm warnings develop tomorrow, damaging wind gusts is going to be the main threat. Could have some areas of fog out there after all this moisture left over to kick off the day tomorrow. Otherwise partly cloudy before the sky clouds up a little more with those developing showers and storms around. High temperatures up into the lower 90s. Flash flood risk for tomorrow stretches from the mountains through the foothills, Piedmont, points east along Highway 74 and down to the south. Level 2 out of 4. That's exactly what we had in place for today. So there finally, after 3 or so in the morning, go most of the showers and storms this round. But then here comes another one. So by lunchtime tomorrow, we could already be tracking a few blossoming downpours, more widespread activity, again getting going with the heating and humidity of the day through late afternoon and evening. That moves out, leaving us with some dry time again early on Friday, and then more spotty, just kind of hit or miss though, areas of showers and storms expected for Friday to wrap up the week and heading into the weekend. The weekend, especially first half of the weekend on Saturday, likely a little stormy again in spots. A lower chance of storms beginning Sunday through early next week, but those temperatures remain hot.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.